It's in my briefcase. And they're about the same weight. So.
Good evening, everybody. Happy New Year. We'll call this meeting of the Delta Township Board to order. Will board members and guests please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Trustee Mohica. Trustee Cascarello.
Present.
Trustee Brewer. Trustee Bowen.
Present.
Treasurer Fedewa. Clerk Clark is present. Supervisor Fletcher.
Here for him. Thank you, Madam Clerk. A motion to excuse absent members would be in order.
Support.
It's been moved and supported. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say nay. Motion carries. And those, if there's no objections, I'll move to approve the agenda as presented. There's support?
Support.
There is support. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say nay. Motion carries. We'll open up public hearing on the amendments to chapter 4, which dealing with alcohol liquors. Anybody in the audience here to speak for the public hearing? Seeing no one coming forward, we'll close the public hearing and I'll move that the Delta Township Board finally adopt amendments to section 4-20, section 4-21 and 4-23 of the Delta Township Code of Ordinances pertaining to the regulation of alcoholic liquors. The township clerk is hereby directed to publish a notice of adoption in a local newspaper, and the ordinance amendment shall become effective upon publication. Is there support?
Support.
There is support. Is there discussion? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Supervisor Fletcher.
Yes.
Trustee Cascarello.
Yes.
Trustee Brewer. Trustee Bowen.
Yes.
Trustee Mohica. Treasurer Fedewa. Clerk Clark is yes. Trustee, I guess, what am I missing? Brewer. Looked really sparse there. Like.
We'll open for public comments. Anybody in the audience have any public comments for us this evening? Seeing no one coming forward, we'll move down to the, well, I guess we just did the approval of the ordinances as part of the public hearing. So the consent agenda, any additions or deletions this evening? That,
I move to adopt the consent agenda as presented.
is there support?
Support.
Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll on approving the consent agenda?
Trustee Bowen.
Yes.
Trustee Brewer, Trustee Brewer. Trustee Cascarello.
Yes.
Trustee Mohica. Treasurer Fedewa. Clerk Clark is yes. Supervisor Fletcher.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. We'll move down to new items of business. The item number 8, the water infrastructure grant agreement. And I'll move that the Delta Township Board approve the water infrastructure grant agreement between the Michigan Department of Environment, Great Lakes and Energy and Delta Township for 10 million in grant funding, and authorizes the township manager to sign the agreement. Is there support?
Support.
There is support. Is there discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay. Motion carries. Manager's report, what do you have for us this evening?
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Happy New Year to everyone. Just a couple of things. A reminder, we have a push-in ceremony tomorrow, if you can make it, at the fire station for our aerial apparatus. So it'll be a quick event, but kind of fun to do that little ceremony. We do have a meeting. I know Trustee Bowen, you've asked, we have a meeting with the Sheriff's Department next week to, resume some of the hotel policy type research and update our data on the call volume this past year for 2023. So we'll be hopeful to bring something back to the board relatively soon. Just a reminder, we do have a table for the MLK luncheon. So anybody who's interested, please let us know so we can fill those tickets. And that's all I have for tonight, Mr. Supervisor, but happy to answer any questions.
What's the date of the luncheon?
It's on MLK Day,
The 15th.
15th.
Any questions for Brian? And Brian, do you know if we have anything for next week? I know we're gonna have a couple of members of our board missing. If there's no pressing issues, we can just cancel the committee of the whole for next week.
We do have something. I can go back and see if we can push that to the following week. A revision of the consent judgment to have a discussion with the board on that.
Yeah, we should wait till we have the missing members. Both Dennis and Mary will be gone next week anyway, so.
Okay, so yeah, I think with that, we could probably cancel that.
Sounds good. Okay, thanks, Brian. Anybody on the board have any thoughts, comments, New Year resolutions to share?
Don't get COVID.
Any final public comment? We'll see no further business before us. We are adjourned.
That's a record.